Alrighty, folks, I hope you're all having a glorious and wonderful day today. I want to share with you guys this beautiful piece of Moldavite and how to welcome Moldavite into your home, into your family, especially if you just recently purchased a new piece of Moldavite. Now, one of the first things that I do every time I get a new piece of Moldavite is I cleanse it, right? So I'll wash it either under a faucet, and that's like the quickest way to clean Moldavite is just by running it under clean water. You just clean it. If you feel guided to use like some kind of soap to clean it out, by all means, go ahead and do that. If you have more time and you're not in a rush, you can obviously leave your piece of Moldavite out in the sun. Let it just soak up those beautiful sunlight rays and let it cleanse itself. Because honestly, guys, it doesn't matter how you cleanse it, but I always, always, always recommend you cleansing Moldavite for the very first time when you first get it, regardless of who it's from, whether you get it from a shop, local shop right near you, or from like Moldavite family or Intervision Crystals, whoever you ever get your Moldavite from, always cleanse it first because other people have been handling it, other people have been touching it, and you want to cleanse it, especially if you have other pieces of Moldavite as well, because they need to mesh together with the energy and mesh together with everything. And once you do that, I personally also like to wash all my other pieces of Moldavite together as well. So they have the same basic frequency starting out. Because sometimes, guys, if you don't do this, you'll feel like one of your pieces of Moldavite is off. And when that happens, when you try working with it, then it's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother frequency, and it just kind of combobulates everything that you're trying to work with. So that's my recommendation, at least that's what I do, is once I cleanse it first all by itself, then I cleanse the rest of them together. And then that evens out the frequency of the energy, and that's what I like to work with. But now, taking it to the next level. So let's say you only have one piece of moldavite, you cleansed it already, you're fine, you're good to go, you can start using it. Now, at this point as well, at least what I do, I like to welcome it like a new member of the family. I like to make an announcement. And this is just me, okay, guys? Like, you don't have to do this, but this is just what I do. So, like, I'll have my piece of Moldavite and I'll have my other pieces of Moldavite. And I'll just say something like, hey, guys, like, welcome this new member of the family. And then I feel it in my spirit, like all my other pieces of Moldavite are super joyous, clapping and welcoming new pieces of Moldavite because it's more of them, right? It's more of them gathering together as a collective to work together. And, I also program them, meaning like I'm going to use these pieces of Moldavite for the grander purpose of God's purpose, right? And they all unite, and then I can figure out now where I'm going to put the new piece of moldavite and which group I have established. Now this is just how I do it, guys. You guys can do it in so many numerous ways. I like to group them based on the purpose that I'm using them for. Some I use for manifestation, some I use for dreams, some I use just for powers, like spiritual, tools. So it really just depends on how you do it. But this is just what I personally do, and I want to share with you guys. That way, you guys maybe get some ideas and see what's kind of going on. But once I figure out where I'm going to place that piece of moldavite, then I just leave it. Then I leave it. Then I go ahead and about my day. I use it for whatever I needed to do, and yeah. And then after that, every here now and then, I'll pull them all out and start talking to them, or just kind of seeing where they're at, feeling the energy, seeing what they're communicating back to me, because I notice now that my Moldavite need weekly cleanse. So that's something they've been communicating back to me. So now I leave them out in the sun, or I let them, let the rain soak them, let the rain fall on them, and let them cleanse out like that. But guys, that's basically what I do. I know some people might use incense. That's completely fine if you want to use, any other methods. I mean, gosh, there's so many cleansing methods you can use for moldavite and crystals. I definitely recommend you picking one that works for you, but always, at least if you're going to take anything from this video, always cleanse your new piece of moldavite, regardless of what method you use, and incorporate them with your other pieces of moldavite. That way there's no, separation, unless that's what you want. But I definitely recommend them having working in unity versus a division. And yeah, so hopefully you guys have a great, wonderful day today. I send you guys so much love, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. See you.